Good afternoon. Today I would like to tell you about my school teacher. Well, our Russian writer Anton Chekhov said, "The teacher must be an actor, an artist, deeply in love with his work." And it's hard to disagree with this. According to the statistics of my school, I can say that 88% fall in love with their work, 10% of teachers just think that it's just a job, and 2% found it difficult to answer. Today, I would like to tell you about the teacher in my life. Well, I'll start with the fact that every person we meet in our life is a teacher, one way or another. Each situation gives us experience such as how to act in different situations. But I would like to tell you about the teacher in my school and what role he plays in our lives. Just a second. There are a lot of teachers in the world and they are all teach children differently. Some of them behave like friends or grannies, while others behave like uh, strict coaches or dictators. And today I would like to tell you about those teachers who influenced my life, and I also want to share my thoughts what a real teacher should be. A teacher is a very important and responsible profession. I've had a lot of teachers in my life, and I think you have too. In elementary school, you have there is your first teacher and the teacher in English, music, physical education, not many. But when you finish elementary school and go to a higher level, there will already be a lot of new teachers who, from the 5th to 11th grade, you will have such teachers who teach chemistry, history, mathematics, social studies, and etc. Our class was very lucky because our first teacher was Zalotko Marina Yurievna. She's a teacher with a lot of experience but with an even bigger heart. She was caring and we could turn to her for help, and if there is a conflict between classmates, she always found the right words to resolve this conflict. She treats school children with respect, tact, and dedication. A good school teacher always strives for self-development. This specialist is demanding both to themselves and to children. A real teacher is not someone who constantly educates you, but someone who helps you become yourself. That's what Svetlov said. And now I would like to tell you about the teacher who influenced my life. My life was affected by an English teacher named Galchenkova Svetlana Yurievna. I'm truly grateful to her. She helped me understand that English is not so difficult, I just needed to start learning it. I've been going to English classes since kindergarten and I didn't like it at all. I always want to skip in every way and I didn't want to go to English speaking countries such as America, England, etc. But when I was in class 7th or 8th grade, I understand that I wanted something to change and maybe see the world. And I also realized that I would definitely need it of the English knowledge of the English language in the future. For me, the ideal teacher is when she supports me and understands me, doesn't start saying that you don't know anything, you won't be able to do it better, or I won't succeed. If I don't understand the topic, then she calmly explain it again. And if I don't and if I didn't understand it, and if I didn't understand in this time, then again, yes, of course, it will be difficult, but she only has to find an approach for everyone, then everything will work out perfectly well. In my opinion, there are teachers who are very strict and even sometimes even aggressive. That's why pupils may prefer make cheat notes instead of asking questions. Students prefer to avoid communication with such teachers, and that's why they can't understand the topic. This is becoming normal because when students make cheat notes, they at least put something in their head, and uh, and of course, after the control test that were written, that were written by almost half of the class with bad marks, teachers shouldn't start saying that you doesn't know anything, you will know you won't be accepted anywhere, and so on. Because by doing this, teacher teacher make it even worse. After all, the teacher may think that if he starts shouting at us, we will start learning and doing something. But this is not the, but this is not the case at all. He should change his attitude and behavior. A teacher is a specialist who is engaged in the education and upbringing school children, as well as training, as well as the professional training of adults. It is not only about mentoring, psychological support, and partnership, because today's realities of development of children and young people oblige a teacher to be a universal specialist. This is one of few areas of activity and that is equated to vocation, classified as noble and especially responsible. And of course, in this profession, you cannot do without stress resistance, endurance, and true self-control. I think that's all that I wanted to say. Thank you for your attention.